for this purpose, immediately what I'm going to do, I'm opening my computer, and I'm gonna act from within the computer. So I'm in an online mode with this computer. Uh, this means that if I try to access the system directory, I would be actually not allowed to do any modifications as a normal user, as a non-privileged user. And we see that now. Yeah, so the online word he said in that message, whether it is a public network or it is live use, whatever, maybe later. So I'm not gonna do any configuration for the network for now. Okay, the directory I was talking about is the Windows directory. I'm gonna just immediately surf to the directory, see Windows directory. Yeah, so system32. Here, if I try to do any modifications, no, I will not allowed to. I will not be able to play here. Actually, this is the system directory. I'm gonna search I'm gonna search for a specific tool, which is the utilman, the one we are going to learn today, and we are going to use his help today to achieve this attack. The utilman, this tool, it's an application. It's an application, and this application, if I run it, it will give us the manual that we can use to receive any assistance from the outside screen of the Windows, like the speech, the size, and all the other features that we can reach. This window, this same window, this same help, we can get it from the external actually window. I'm gonna do lock here. We can get it from this window here through this icon. Is the ease of access icon. Okay, we can reach the functionalities from here. Instead of instead of running this window, this utility here, would like to replace with other malware or malicious applications. Since the utilman is an application, let me search it again. Is an application. So we can replace this utility with another utility, which is our own utility. But can we do that? Let's check. I'm going to try to rename this utilman to be malware. Right click, search for rename. It asks for administration. Yes, I'm going to give the right. So malware, I'm going to say malware. Enter. It will ask for permission. I'm going to say yes. User access control. No, we will not be able to do that. No, because we are in an online mode and we do not have the right to do so, the permission. I'm going to try to give a different name, not malware. I'm going to try to give, for example, MS Word. MS Word. It's a very famous name. Okay, enter. Again, use account control window, and still the permission is not granted. We cannot do that. Actually, without wasting time, it will not give us to do such behavior because it is forbidden. This is secured directory. This system 32 here, this system 32 here is a secured directory that we have to use with precaution. But is there any way now? The question comes: is there any way to change the name of this utility and replace it with an application that we choose? The answer is yes, which is to be done through the offline access mode. So we have to access the computer in an offline mode in order to do so, to modify such utility, and we can do whatever we want. We inject whatever we like. Let's do that. So let me come back to the machine. Full screen mode. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. We do not need now. Then I'm gonna access this same computer here, this same machine with Murad, but in an offline mode. How to do so? In Windows 10, start menu, settings from here, recovery from here. We'll type recovery. Yes, recovery options. Then advanced startup, restart now. I repeat, settings, recovery, typo, recovery options. From the recovery options, we go to advanced startup block, and from here we choose the restart now. Very simple. It will give us a menu. We have some options to choose from. Yes, troubleshoot. We go with the troubleshoot. Then we go with the advanced options. Then we go to the command prompt. Here it is. We need this command prompt. Run it. In this command prompt, now let him load it. Yes, this is the account. So continue. And this is the command prompt. Okay, I'm gonna maximize the font for you, for your view only. Great. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna call the registry the regedit. And from the regedit, I'm gonna serve to the directory. I can do another command which is start dot. I'm gonna start dot here. It does not have the enough associated with this performance. So okay, I'm gonna just I cannot open this directory directly. So I'm forbidden from doing that. I try to do this command. So I come back and I use this regedit command. Yeah, regedit. Enter. Okay, file, export. And from the export, I'm going to search to where is this computer. So where is this system? Sorry, the operating system, which is the C drive. Here's the C drive. Windows. Then system 32. System 32. Here it is. And here, for all files, I'm going to search for the utilman. Utilman is a little bit down. It's with you. Utilman. Yes, we find it somewhere here. Here it is. Now I'm gonna rename it here. I'm gonna rename. See here, it is utilman. I'm gonna rename. Right click, rename. I'm gonna give it the name, for example, malware. Malware. Yes, I'm gonna respect the name of it because later on we have to find it. Malware. Enter has been changed. I'm gonna close, cancel, and search for it again to check to be sure that it has been renamed. C drive, Windows, System 32. Then search for all files here. And from here, I'm going to search for the utilman. Utilman with U. Utilman. It's UT, UT, UT. Util. This is the util. Util. There is no utilman. See, only those 4 options, but there is no utilman because it has been changed to malware. I'm going to search for malware now. Malware. An application. Here it is. Here it is. It has been renamed to malware. Great. So I'm going to close. I'm going to close. Continue. Just for to make you understand, only to make you just see what we are doing. We search for the malware now, for the utilman and the malware, both of them, in the online mode. Means I'm going to open the computer and get into the System 32 folder, and from there, we'll search. Will we find the utilman, or will we find the malware? Did the attack succeed? That's what we want to do. From here, first of all, before we get in, we will see if the ease of access icon would give us the same menu or not. Let him load the first window. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the user first of all. Let him load. Okay, I'm gonna switch the user. I'm gonna just get into the external screen. I'm gonna look. Okay, from here, the ease of access icon. I'm gonna click it now. Again. It does not give any option here. It does not. The menu has been disappeared. There is no menu now. There is no menu here now. There is no menu here. Why? Because we succeeded in renaming the utilman utility. See again, Windows, System 32. Here it is. And here I'm going to search for the utilman. Will I find the utilman? Utilman. Okay, let me search. It's UT. US. Okay, utilman here. خلاص. There is no utilman. There is no utilman. Only those. There is no utilman. Means we succeeded. We succeeded in renaming this utilman. Is there any malware now? Is there any malware? Let's search for the malware now. Malware. Here it is. And It is an application created when it has been created. It is the date of this malware. Actually, it's an date modified. It is shown 1911. It is not today, but even though it is the one. If I double click it to check the window that we will get, is it the same like the one we checked earlier? It is not even responding because the name is a little bit actually whatever. So I'm successful. We are successful. We renamed this util to malware. No need to open it. What we are going to do now to really and to truly succeed in the offline access attack, we have to replace util with a tool that we can use to hack. Mainly, we can use the CMD, the command prompt. Why? Because we can pass commands using the CMD. Can pass commands using the CMD. CMD. Here it is. I'm going to rename this CMD. I'm going to rename this CMD into what? Into utilmine. Why? Because it is also an application. It is also an application. So we can make it play the role of the utilmine. I'm going to rename the same spelling, U capital till man. Has to be with the same spelling. I'm going to yes confirm here. Try again. No, we cannot. We cannot here. We cannot. The permission again. We have to do it in an offline mode. Yeah, so the word is utilman. I'm going to type it in a notepad, make it visible for you. Later on, you can use it. So utilman, the same spelling. It has to be like that. I'm going to go to the offline mode and rename the CMD utilman. Recovery. From your options, recovery options, and then after restart now. Restart anyway, no worries. Because we have running applications. Okay, troubleshoot here. Advanced options. CMD, command prompt. Murad, yes. Continue. Okay, I'm gonna call the regedit. I'm gonna call maximize the font first of all for you. Okay, regedit. File export. C drive. Windows. System 32. And now we search for the CMD. All files first. And then after we search for CMD. CMD. It's C. CMD. Alphabetically ordered. Yes, here it is. CMD. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna rename it to be utilman. Rename to be utilman. Utilman. Utility manual. Okay. Enter. It has been renamed. I'm gonna close and I'm gonna check again. File export, PC, C drive. From here Windows, from here System 32. Okay. From here, is there a CMD? All files. Okay, CMD. No CMDs. CMD. There's no CMD. There's no CMD. You not fail actually. We changed. We replaced it. We changed its name to utilman. This is con host. It's not the util. This is not the CMD. This is another thing. We changed it to R. No, CR. It's the CMD. There is no CMD now. Let's check the utilman now, because we renamed this CMD into utilman. U. Okay, let me go step by step. Utilman. Utilman. Here it is. If I go to the right, it's an application. Very easy. Utilman means it has been changed effectively. Now let's close and let's restart. Continue here. Okay, almost there. I'm gonna lock the screen in order to visualize the effect we did. So I'm gonna lock. Okay, if I come back to this is a fax button, I'm gonna click. We have command prompt. Yes, absolutely, because we use this tool with the name. See the name written here. See the name written here. Userman. So verify. What we are going to do, we have this account of Ali, and we are going to create. I'm going to access as an administrator, and I'm going to create other users that belong to this computer. And we're going to hack their accounts. So manage. From the manage here, I need the users and groups. Users. And from the users here, we have this Ali. This is the Ali. It does not belong to any group, but the username and password. I'm going to create a new one, regardless. This Ali is from which group? Number of users is simple user. I'm going to create Fatma as an admin, for example. So right click, new user. Username here, I'm going to say Fatma. Full name here, username, not full name. Well, if full username, let's be Fatma. I'm going to say Fatma. Fatma, full name, whatever. Description, student, whatever, anything. The password now, the password is the most important thing. I'm going to type a password that I know. I'm going to type a password that I know. Okay. I'm at from 1 to 6. Oman at. Okay. I'm going to confirm that. Create this user. Close. We will find it somewhere. This is the Fatma. It is a student. I'm going to double click it. Member of from users. I'm going to leave it like it is. Cancel. I'm going to create a new user. This user would be actually Khalid. Full name also Khalid. Description student. Password I'm going to say Khalid 2021. Khalid 2021. That's good. User must change password next login. No, I'm not gonna force him to change the password. Next, create. Okay, close. Close. I closed. Okay, we have this Khalid. He's a student, and we have this Fatma, which is a student. I'm gonna modify the password of Khalid. So not the password, but the group he belongs to. So I'm gonna add. From here, I can choose whatever I want. Actually, I can even make an advanced search by making search in everybody. I'm gonna say administrator. Yes, administrator here. I'm gonna say okay. He is an administrator now. He's an administrator. Just confirm that. So administrator and user. So when I press OK first confirm. So now we have Khalid. He's a member of administrators and users. He's an administrator now. This Khalid is an administrator. So he is clearly stated. He is an administrator. Good. And he has a password. Let's try to log in his account now. I'm gonna lock this computer. Right in. We have this Fatma, we have the Khalid, we have the Ali, and we have all of them. Khalid, enter. No, you have to give a password. No. So I'm gonna say, give the password. The same password we typed right now. Khalid 2021. It is Khalid 2021. It's the same password. Next. It is opening. It did it for me. It did it for us. We succeeded. So this is the main purpose. We succeeded in hacking an account, which is Khalid's account, but still, actually, not we are just accessing the account. Now we are going to use it to hack, actually, to perform the offline access results. I want to confirm everything. Yes, this is the desktop of this Khalid. Who is the user now? The user now is Murad signed in. Users, they are not shown. Well, I'm going to open the CMD. We don't have any CMD. I'm going to open the utilman. Here it is. It's the CMD. I'm going to say, who am I? I'm Khalid. He said, I am Khalid. That's great. So we are logged in as Khalid. That's great. Let's lock this screen. I'm going to lock this screen from the users. This is the Khalid. This is the Khalid. I'm going to lock the screen. Okay. Khalid forgot the password. How to solve? We are going to use this command prompt here to solve his problem. Or hackers wants to open the Khalid's account. What they have to do? Both of them, if you forgot the password or you are a hacker, you want to hack his account, we have to use the command prompt from here. Why should we use it? Because we are going to type some commands to help us reset the password of Khalid. So I'm going to say here, who am I first? You say system. I'm system. That's good. I'm not Khalid. I'm system. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to call the function that would help us to change the password of this Khalid. Control user passwords 2. Yes, it opened me a window where the users they are there. This is the health. He is a user and administrator at the same time. What I'm gonna do? Very easy. Just reset the password without any doubt. Just reset the password. I'm gonna click and type a new password. I'm gonna say m at 123456. The same thing you want to do for the repetition. m at 123456. Clear. Just confirm that. I'm gonna OK. I'm gonna close this one. We finished. The password of Khalid was Khalid 2021. Enter. No incorrect password. Again, I'm gonna type it. Khalid 2021. Password Khalid 2021. So okay. Still it does not access. Why? Because Khalid has been changed. The password of Khalid has been changed to m at 123456. Yes, we are in now. Who am I? We are Khalid. If I just call the CMD here, Ilman, say who am I? Khalid. I'm not the system. He's Khalid. He's not the system. So this way, actually, we succeeded in doing an offline access, controlling a computer, controlling an operating system. What we did, actually, the most important tools, the CMD and the utilman, we controlled from inside the System32 directly. I'll stop here and later on I'll update you with the countermeasure to such an attack. But for now, I'm going to stop here to give you short videos, short recordings. Sorry.